It's day 21, which means we've made it. But it's not time for celebration yet, because today we're tackling the day 21st challenge, the final challenge of the 21-day coding challenge by Lighthouse Labs. Forewarning, in today's challenge, there are a number of nested loops as we go in 3 levels deep. Often, in these scenarios, array iteration methods, like the ones we previously discussed, go far in terms of simplifying and making code much easier to read. That said, let's get right into it. We're given a recipe book with potentially thousands of recipes, and we're given a list of ingredients from 2 bakeries. We're to search the recipe book to find a recipe of which Bakery A and Bakery B contain ingredients for. I start off by declaring 2 variables, found A and found B, which will keep track of which ingredients we've found. Like most challenges, we start off by creating a for loop for recipe of recipes going through each of the recipes. Within the recipe itself, there is another array, recipe.ingredients. So I create another for loop using the let I equals 0, I is less than recipe.ingredients.length, I++. I choose this method of for loop because we need to access the recipe ingredients, and if we find matching ingredients, we also need to access the name. Doing it this way allows me to access both within the loop. I put some time and effort into console logging the values. When looping this deep, it's important to understand what your code is doing and what values the variables are returning. Within the ingredients loop, I also independently loop through the bakery's ingredient list for Bakery A ingredient of Bakery A and for Bakery B ingredient of Bakery B. In these loops, I'm comparing the bakery's ingredients to the current ingredient of the recipe, and if I find a match, I set the found A or found B value to true. When both loops have been completed, I check to see if both ingredients have been found, and if they have been found, then I can return the ingredient name. Otherwise, we'll continue on to the next recipe. It's important at this point that we reset the found A and found B counter so that a found ingredient from one recipe is not associated to a found ingredient in another recipe. Finally, the last test, the last submit, and we have a working solution. Congratulations on making it to the end. I hope you've learned something new. I hope you developed good coding habits. I hope you're that much closer to becoming a confident developer, and most of all, I hope you had fun. So I want to take a moment to thank Lighthouse Labs for putting together such an amazing programming challenge. Not only that, but sharing it with not just their students, but the community as a whole. And while I haven't attended a Lighthouse Labs program myself, I have had the opportunity to meet some of their instructors, visit their facilities, and if this programming challenge is an indication of their dedication to their students, you'd be making the right choice by attending a program. Finally, I want to thank you for watching these videos, completing these challenges, and for all the positive feedback that I've received over the last 21 days. If you enjoyed these videos and you found them helpful, let me know down in the comments below. That way, we'll continue the tradition for next year's coding challenge. Bye for now, keep coding.